Hey everybody, welcome to the Blue Collar Beer Gentleman. I'm Chris and I started this channel because I'm a fan of craft beers, but I'm on a limited budget, so I wanted to demonstrate that it's possible to enjoy good quality beers without having to break the bank. And so the beers that I review on this channel usually come in around the $2 price range, and such is the case with today's selection. I paid $1.79 for the 12-ounce can of the OneYHazyIPA, Hazy IPA from OSKAR Blues. This is not labeled on the can as a session ale, but because of its 4% ABV, it actually is a session ale. Typically, an American IPA comes in between 5.5 and 7.5 on the ABV. I don't have any IBUs for you, sorry. It's not listed on the can, nor was it listed on the brewer's website. It was canned 3 months ago, and the particularly uh, noteworthy aspect of this particular beer is that it has 0 fat, 5 carbs, and 100 calories. So this is technically a light beer, even though it's not actually described as such. And getting a lot of glare there, so I don't know that you're seeing. There we go. That's the can. That's what it looks like. OSKAR Blues is a brewery with which I have a great deal of familiarity. I went back and looked and saw that I have reviewed 15 of their beers, giving it collectively giving it a cumulative score of 3.73, the brewery itself, its beers. As I said, this beer was canned about 3 months ago, and that's about as old as you want your IPA to be if you're a purist. Now, there are some of us are willing to drink an IPA that might even be as much as a year old, but a lot of us out there say that once an IPA reaches its 90-day limit, it's no good anymore. That may be the case. But anyway, so that's the ins and outs on that. Quick notes from the beer reviewing community. 3 of my friends on Untapped have given it a cumulative score of 3.60. 3,050 of us have given it a cumulative score of 3.56. Beer Advocate has only 15 rankings, giving it a cumulative score of 87, which on their scale is very good. So there you have it. I'm going to be using my Stone stemmed IPA glass. Stone, as you know, as you may or may not know, but if you do know, they are they make lots and lots of IPAs. They're a big IPA brewery. So let's crack this bad boy open, get to pouring, and see what we got going here. And this is pouring a very, very, very light yellow. In fact, what you're seeing on the camera, let's see, now that we've got it in there, what you're seeing is actually closer to true yellow. This is actually more of a yellow-green in its color. Hang on just one second. Sorry about that. Had something I had to take care of. Anyway, so what you're seeing is, okay, now, yeah, the color is coming in. What you saw originally, before the color actually settled, that's closer to the real color. This is almost a yellow-green. I'm going to describe that as, well, I'm going to describe that as medium-low carbonation. And as you can see, the head is kind of wispy. Let's give this a quick beard wipe and see what I can come across. Citrus and pine, pine and citrus and super hop aroma. I'm gonna stick my schnoz directly in, see what else I can come up with. Boy, not much else. Citrus and pine and hops. And that's really it's pretty much the only thing coming through on the bouquet. So I'm gonna quit yapping my flap and get to drinking. It's kind of interesting. It does have a little bit of bitterness. Now, as I said, they don't list the IBU, so I don't have any to give you. Nothing in the way of no alcohol burn. Of course, with the 4.0 ABV, that's kind of to be expected. I'm going to describe it as a solid medium mouthfeel. It's a little bit of spikiness to it, but not substantial. It's not bad. It basically is a light beer, 100 calories, 5 carbs. Yeah, it's okay. It's what I often refer to as a lawn mowing beer. meaning that you could mow the lawn and suck down a couple of those. Notice that you forgot a patch over on the side, and not worry about the fact that you're operating a lawnmower while you've got what you just drank. Um, it's almost a little bit pineapple-y, just the slightest hint of pineapple. Let's see what else I can get going here. Yeah, as I say, there's a slight pineapple aftertaste. All in all, it's okay. It's not great. Um, I think I'm going to give it a 3.25, give it the extra 0.25 because it came in a can, something that I always do for canned beers. But it's okay. It's okay. It's probably the best, one of the better light beers I've tried. I'll give it that much. So, hell, maybe I should give it a higher. Okay, so I'm going to give it a 3.75. I'm going to give the beer itself a 3.5 and the extra 0.25 for coming in a can because it's actually a pretty good light beer. And normally light beers are just awful. So anyway, that's what it's going to get. It's going to get its 3.75. And we finally, see every time that the light actually adjusts properly, then you don't get the true color. But anyway, it's just a little more yellow-green than that. Well, hey guys, if you like this video, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, drink good beer and don't break the bank doing it. Cheers.